and roll. Favor, drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. Also, drop in the chat if you're a business owner or entrepreneur. What is it that you do? What is that you desire to do? Drop it in the chat for me, just so I can kind of assess the room and see what's what. But again, thank you so much for coming. Aaliyah, I see you. Baldwin, I see you. Dalise, if I'm pronouncing that right, I see you. Lamont, Coach Lamont, I see you. Glad to have you in the room. Glad to have you in the room. But yes, you all, I'm gonna give us about 2 or 3 more minutes and we will get started. But again, make sure you have your electronic device, your pen, your paper, so that way we can dive into this great information we have tonight for you. Also, you all, let me know as well, what day of the week is a good day of the week for you all? I know a lot of people are busy throughout the week. So let me know what day of the week is good for you in terms of gathering, and or if Sunday's the best time. You let me know and I'll make sure we get this information to you, and all of that. We got some more people coming in. Good. Shalay, I see you. Good to see you. Welcome. How you doing this evening?
Good.
Good. Well, listen, I'm not going to prolong the time. I want to respect everybody's time. But as I mentioned on Sunday, I want to share this opportunity with you as it relates to foreign exchange and digital currency. One thing you all know that we do with this virtual ministry called Strategy is, of course, we preach faith. Of course, we preach the gospel. But I also want to ensure that you also have the tools and the resources to make that which you're believing by faith come to pass. Everything in life costs money, it takes resources, it takes relationships, and I want to ensure that you have the information, the relational equity, and the tools necessary to be who you're called to be and do what you're called to do. And so God has afforded me the opportunity to be around some great individuals who are not just in the faith, in the gospel, but they are dominating leaders in their sphere of influence all over the world. And so, of course, I have my big brother and my friend, the Dr. Kevin Mullins here. He is an author, he is a preacher, he is a wealth strategist, he's a producer, he does all types of stuff, y'all. But tonight, I want him to share with you this opportunity as it relates to digital currency and foreign exchange. So put your virtual hands together and welcome my brother and my friend, the one and the only Mr. Kevin Mullins. How's it going, brother?
Man, I tell you, it's an honor to be with you, Pastor Levi, man. Thank you for having me on, brother. Thanks for all you do as well.
Yes, sir. Yes. Listen, I just put the hosting credits in your hand because I know you got some stuff to share. So you should be good to go, but let me know if not.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and click on it, and that way I'll know. Yeah, it's going to let me, so we're good. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here on the Zoom tonight. I know that if you're connected to Pastor Levi, you obviously know that this guy is an absolute prayer warrior. He's a man of God that lives with integrity. And if you're connected to him, you know that there's a reason why he gets invited to so many conferences, because of the anointing that flows from his life. And so we've been friends for quite some time. He's a part of a business journey that I'm a part of. There's a few others on here that are a part actually of the same exact opportunity. And of course, Pastor Levi is not just connected to me here and the opportunity I'm getting ready to share with you guys, but also connected to Dr. Cindy Trim. And so if you're here today looking at this and you're thinking, man, I mean, I need to make more money. I need to learn how to multiply my money. I need to learn how to, create a system, man, that works on my behalf. You know what I found out, Levi, in all of my years, the 6 books I've written, traveling around the world, having the opportunity to preach, also building businesses around the world. Mm-hmm. What I find out is that most people, right, are good at being employed. They're just horrible at employing their money, meaning they never give their money an instruction. They never give it marching orders. And so they're very skilled at acquiring an education or acquiring a specific set of skills themselves in order to, work for somebody else, trade time for dollars, which is roughly probably what 85% of Americans do. But at the end of the day, I think most of us probably could be intelligent enough today, right, without even reading the news. I mean, we already have enough bad days as it is. but without even watching the news. I think most people can, pull up to the gas pump, probably go, buy some groceries. I mean, Levi, I don't know how much grocery shopping you do, but Lord have mercy, brother. I'm telling you, man, you can't even walk in and out of the grocery store any longer.
Right, you can't.
Man, without, I mean, it's $100 for one bag these days, it seems.
Listen.
Right. So the reason I share that with everybody is that regardless of, hold on a second, I'm the host. I need to admit somebody in the room. Somebody's in the waiting room. But regardless of where you are financially, right? Once again, it doesn't take a Harvard grad to figure out, man, that the world seems to be falling apart. Layoffs are at an all-time high. Some of the biggest companies in the entire world are laying off hundreds of thousands of people. And so you got to figure out, Lord, I'm a praying person, right? So I know that I need to pray for increase, pray for favor, pray for opportunities. But at the same time, Levi, part of praying for something, that's also a verb. Prayer is a verb. Faith is a verb. It means that there has to be something on our end. God can open the door, but you got to be willing to walk through it. And I think part of that is having enough understanding to look at the economic situation that we're in here, maybe not just locally, but also globally, and think to yourself, man, why do wealthy people get rich in recessions? What do wealthy people do so completely different? And I think that's one of the biggest problems, right? Is that most of us have been inundated with the same doctrine, same teaching, go to school, get a job. We all do the same things, work for somebody else. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But at the same time, I think there has to come a time in your life where you have to realize, man, I don't want to rent my skill, my gift out, to a boss the rest of my life and allow them to determine what I'm worth based on what they're willing to pay me. So in order to create financial freedom, right, if you want to be profitable, if you want to be the type of person that creates portfolio income, that's legacy income, Levi, then you have to figure out a way to give your money an assignment. So I'm going to do a PowerPoint overview tonight. Guys, just want to encourage you to take some notes, even if you're already part of the company. Sit up and pay attention, because if you're a part of the company and you're not really engaged, then I would doubt that it has actually moved from your head to your heart. Because if it ever moves to your heart, you really see what it is that we have an opportunity to do as it relates to finances, as it relates to just even just the social climate, being partnered with people that are eagles, partner with people that are free thinkers, people that are heading in new directions and trailblazers. Then we want you to pay attention to what we're doing tonight, share some information with you. I want to say thank you once again to Levi for trusting me with his audience, with his platform. And so let me just go ahead and share my screen and we'll get right into this. All right, here we go. Once I push play, you tell me if you can see this, Levi.
I can see it.
There we go. All right, so I have the opportunity and the privilege tonight to talk to you about something that I've been a part of since its launch here in the United States of America. It's a company called Success Factory. I love this company, not just because it affords me the ability to live life on my terms, create positive cash flow, portfolio income, but I love the evangelical component of it as well, meaning that we have an opportunity to upgrade lives, build teams of people all over the world, and in my opinion, have an opportunity to also extend the culture of heaven. If you've never heard of Success Factory, we've been around. February, actually, of this coming year will be our 5th year anniversary. We'll be 5 years old. So even if this is your first time hearing about us, we're not a new company. We're a $1 billion business operating in pretty much every country in the entire world, minus just a handful. And we had previously, once again, hold on a second, Levi, man, you give me all these admin responsibilities. People's now trying to come in.
Listen, I
tell you, man. You're gonna have people coming in late, man. I ain't never seen the likes of me, man. We're talking about money. You would think for sure people would be on time, Levi. So listen, I love the fact that we're going to talk about a company that's 5 years old. We're going to talk about a company that the global headquarters is in Amsterdam, a company that's crossed $1 billion in revenue, had never been in the United States of America. So April the 11th of this year, our company launched here in the United States of America. We've got an actual headquarters just opened, by the way, just last weekend, brand new headquarters in Alpharetta, Georgia. If you were privileged enough to be there, I think you've got an idea of how spectacular this company is when it comes to operating with a spirit of excellence. My computer's trying to slow down because I let somebody in. Let's see if we can do this again. Lord have mercy. Levi, I should have never done that, brother. We're going to try to make it through it anyway. Our executive board is comprised of a guy by the name of Rawld Mai, which oversees the global division of our company, and Mr. Jason Tyne. Of course, Levi was actually a part of the meeting. I saw a few other names on here that were a part of that as well, but our first ever pre-launch meeting we ever held in Alpharetta before this company, a good 2 or 3 months before this company was ever up and running in the United States, Levi was there. And he was there and he got a chance to meet not just both of these, but I want to pay attention to the gentleman on the left, Mr. Jason Tyne. Jason Tyne is just a master when it comes to finance. He's a man of God. He's someone that I've known for roughly 7 or 8 years. He has spent the past probably 25 years of his life traveling around the world, empowering and impacting lives on a large global scale, traveling alongside the likes of Robert Kiyosaki, Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, Sir Richard Branson, Les Brown, you name it, all the Shark Tank members. Jason's probably shared a stage with these guys, either hosting or speaking. And so Jason owns the U.S. division of this particular company. And to be honest with you, it's difficult to like someone that you've never met, right? But the minute that you meet Jason, you realize he's got a heart for people and has a desire to give hardworking Americans an opportunity to have a leg up and to truly go position themselves in the largest financial sector in the entire world and have a chance of really winning for their families. I'm going to play a short 30+ second video that sort of gives you a visual insight on the foreign exchange market and our product. And then I'm going to go through the rest of this PowerPoint presentation.
A daily average of over 6.6 trillion US dollars is traded, making it the most active global exchange market. So, if you are to remember one number today, remember this one. 6.6 trillion US dollars. Now is the time to add a new structure and revenue stream. Invest in currency trading. Start investing now. Become a Forex Insider member and get immediate access to the best and most current trade information. The information is derived from vast artificial intelligence data and validated by human experts on when and what to buy or sell.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you about our product, one of our digital wealth building products called Forex Insiders. But before I do, a few of us that are on here are connected to Dr. Cindy Trimm. I have the privilege of sitting on her apostolic council. I have for quite some time. And, one of the things I love about her, Levi, is she's constantly not just talking about strategy, but she's also talking about how, believers oftentimes talk about a transformation of wealth, but they don't acquire the skills or have the business tools or the acumen to actually get in position to participate in that wealth transfer. So when you start thinking about where is the money at, right? Where's the money at? Well, we know where it ain't. It ain't trading time for dollars, right? Because when you work, you get paid. And when you don't work, you don't get paid. It doesn't matter to me, right? If you make $1 million a year, if time is factored into the equation where it's transaction based, it means that the transaction ceases to exist. So does the revenue. Mm-hmm. So I love the fact that this company is committed to building digital wealth building tools that allow regular people to actually enter into certain markets. One of those markets is the foreign exchange market. Now, before we talk about what it is, let's talk about what it isn't. The foreign exchange market isn't the stock market. It isn't crypto. It actually is bigger than both of those combined. And as volatile as the financial space can be, the foreign exchange market also is one of the few spaces that's completely recession proof. Now, not only is it a market that trades at $6.5 trillion a day, but it's also something that, I'll be honest with you, Levi, I don't know if I want to take the classes and sit through a weekend worth of schooling from some foreign exchange expert to really teach me how to go out there and master the art of trading currency pairs, right? The US dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the British pound versus the Swiss franc. I don't know that I want to take time to learn how to do that stuff. So for me, it's got to be simple. And one of the reasons that we're dominating on a global scale is because this product, Forex Insiders, is a subscription that basically shoots out vetted trade ideas on a daily basis. The foreign exchange market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's the largest financial sector in the entire world. So there's a couple of things that I pay attention to, Levi. One, if it's the largest financial sector that exists and I don't know anything about it, that's an issue, right? That's an issue. right? Most people stay poor, right, because they fail to follow proven blueprints or instructions. Right? Even Solomon said it like this. He said, he said to refuse instruction is poverty, meaning that oftentimes we could do better if we knew to do better. Right. And I don't know what school you attended, Levi, but I don't know that I've ever been around anybody in school where someone was teaching me to go multiply my money in something like, once again, the foreign exchange market. And so not only is it a place for you to create wealth, the thing that I think would scare anybody is, how in the world do I even learn what to do? How do I know when to buy or when to sell? Well, this company has created a product that removes all of that out of the picture. And honestly, in less than 35, 40, 45 seconds, you can learn to copy and paste a trade idea into your trader account and let your money go to work for you. So when you download the app on your phone, it looks like those bullhorns I've actually got on basically the same logo tonight on my app. What happens is that every single day, ranging between probably 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning up to about midnight Eastern Standard Time, I get notifications on my phone. Now, here's what's crazy, Levi. No one's asking me to participate in every trade. No one's asking me to take every trade. Whether I choose to take one trade a day or one trade a week or all the trades, it's entirely up to me. So we have proprietary AI technology that we own. We have actual human vetted foreign exchange expert traders. And collectively, when the AI technology spits out what they believe to be a winning trade, our traders then go through the information and determine whether or not it's worth sending to the field. If it's valuable enough to send to people like me or Levi or Chalet or Coach or Haas or anybody else that is on here. So the minute that I get that, I then am simply responsible for taking a few pieces of information like an entry price, a stop loss. This is actually what a trade looks like inside of my Forex Insider subscription. It tells me the actual currency pairs that I'm trading against, which here is the euro versus the Australian dollar. It tells me what my entry price will be. It tells me what my stop loss will be. In other words, I don't have to be a rocket scientist. I don't have to figure none of this out. I've simply got to probably watch a video or two or get with the person that asked me to look at this tonight and simply master the behavior of copy and pasting something as simple as information that allows me to enter the foreign exchange market and to capitalize by multiplying my revenue. Once I take that information, I simply paste it into my trader account and I'm done. Now, Levi, let me share with you, there's quite a few companies that operate in the network marketing space of foreign exchange. And we're not the only company that does this, but most companies cost quite a few dollars, and most companies really do educate their people. Excuse me for this coughing tonight, Levi. But they educate their people. Thank you. They educate their people almost at nausea, because on a daily basis, they're downloading strategies into people's life to basically make them what's called active traders. Now, we have the capacity to do that, but I'll be truthful with you. That's really not what we're looking for. We're looking for people that are already busy. We're looking for people that already realize the dollar is going, less further than it's ever gone before. We're looking for people that understand, even in a downward economy, I can capitalize and create more money than I've ever done before if I've got the right vehicle, right opportunity. We're looking for people that truly want to be, just the passive traders, meaning that the minute I get a trade idea, I determine whether or not I want to participate. And if I do, I copy and paste a few pieces of information. I'm done. I go about my day. So if you're looking at this opportunity, you're thinking, well, I wonder how successful they are. Now, I know that this is small. If you have the ability, you could blow it up on your computer or your phone if you're watching on your iPhone. But since March of 2020, our product has had a 74% winning percentage lifetime. Now, here's what's crazy. If you don't understand finance or you don't have a financial advisor, you should probably go ask this question. If people have a serious amount of money set aside and they've got somebody that's investing their money, I don't care if it's stock, and definitely if it's the foreign exchange, generally, if you can find somebody above 55% wins, anywhere near 60% wins, anybody with money is jumping all over that all day long. Why? Because that means you're going to win way more than they ever lose. Guys, this particular product has won over 70% of the time since its inception in March of 2020. So even at 74% or higher, Levi, will there be losing trades? Yes. Will they be losing days, maybe even losing weeks? You betcha. But at over 70%, is there going to be way more winning days, more winning weeks, more winning months? 100%. So you may be asking, well, okay, you've talked about the subscription. What does it cost? We have two options. We have what's called Forex Insiders, which is $79 a month. I'll show you how to get that for free here in a minute as well. But for $79, I basically get access to the same trades as anybody else does in this company. No matter where I live, no matter if I build a team, don't build a team, for $79, I get all the training and tutorial videos inside of my app. I'm connected to probably my team, which means I'm connected to other expert traders. And I now have the ability to take this information at $79 a month and go multiply my money. By the way, we have anywhere between probably 3 to 5 up to 20 trade ideas that come in a day. So trust me, we have something that fits everybody's time zone. Now, I would highly recommend you look at Forex Insiders Pro. We just launched this product a few weeks ago, but here's what I love about it. It not only offers you a Forex Academy, which means you're going to get very well educated on how to truly go out and dominate the space. But my favorite part is you get the same trades that you do with the $79, but the difference is you get live chat with foreign exchange trade experts that are partnered with Success Factory. And to me, that's worth its weight in gold. For a few extra dollars, if I'm going to enter this space, if I'm going to learn how to trade in this space, and I really want to learn how to maximize the information that I'm getting, then Forex Insiders Pro is definitely going to be the choice for you. If you're wondering how you get it, you can go to your Apple app or Android all day long, and you can download the app Forex Insiders. It ain't going to work for you. The only way to actually use this app is to get a referral link from whoever invited you to this presentation tonight. If you get through with this and go, man, Pastor Levi, I listen to him preach on Sundays. Dr. Cindy Trim's doing this. I know a few other people on here. I need to figure out how to do what the wealthy do. I need to get this. Well, you just ask them for the referral link. It means you're connected to them. It also means that you can immediately start placing trades. Now, worth noting as well that one of the things I love about the foreign exchange space is that we start with what's called a demo account, which means nobody's trading real money when they first start. You literally get thousands of dollars in what's called a demo account for you to simply learn the behavior of copying and pasting the information. Some learn fast, some learn a little slower, but when you get comfortable doing that on a consistent basis, you then can load your broker account with money. Not us. We don't touch your money. We don't see your money. If someone invited you here tonight and you made $100,000 in this with this information, we don't share in that. We don't get to see any of your money. We don't touch any of your money, nor does the company. So what you do with the ideas is up to you. But keep in mind, we start with a demo account. We learn how to copy and paste the trades, and then we go to an active account where we multiply our personal money every single day. I'm going to play you another video. This is actually getting ahead of ourselves. But Levi, I know you'll appreciate this because you're a person that preaches in front of a green screen on a consistent basis, as well as you do recordings in different studios.
Yes, sir.
But this company, as I mentioned earlier, is committed to allowing us to access digital wealth building products. Well, one of those tools that's already available globally. So if you know people in other countries, what I'm getting ready to share with you, they can actually already do. But here in the United States of America, this product won't be live until the first quarter of next year. But I want you to have a glimpse of it so that you'll understand maybe the reason that I failed to truly monetize, right, the opportunities that are put in front of me. Maybe one of the reasons I truly failed to create positive cash flow in my family is not lack of effort, it's just lack of knowledge, right? The Bible said my people are destroyed, not because of the devil. Oh, God, I could preach on that, but I won't. He said my people are destroyed for a lack of what? Knowledge, right? That's the difference, man. What you don't know can kill you, especially financially. So let me share with you another product that we have globally. We'll be releasing in the first quarter of next year in the United States of America to give you an idea of how committed we are as a company to putting the right tools in your hand to go create wealth for you and your family. Man, how cool was that? Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Levi, listen, I'm a country boy, man, from the panhandle of Florida. We call it the redneck Riviera where I live, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, I learned a long time ago, right? Most people miss opportunities because they view financial opportunities as it relates to them. And this is actually a good example of that. I don't know that I'm a guy that would prefer to fish virtually than to be on a boat, right? I'm an outdoors type of person. But at the same time, I'm intelligent enough financially to realize that there's a reason why Apple's gotten into this, Bill Gates has gotten into this, and Google has gotten into this, and people like Elon Musk and the billionaires of the world are all over this virtual reality platform. Matter of fact, if you watch TV at all today, every other commercial seems to be around this whole, metaverse 2.0 version, web 3.0.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I know. Whether I want to participate or not is not the issue. What I need to figure out is how do I get involved in the fastest growing business trend on planet Earth? And if there's a company that allows me to have a strategy and a tool to position myself in this market without me having to build out the technology, without me having to raise the cash in order to try to create the technology or the coding, man, Levi, I don't have time for that. I don't even want to take the risk.
Right.
But if I can be a member of Success Factory with Forex Insiders, learn how to multiply my money, cool. With the product called The View, I get a chance to learn how to monetize virtual reality in the metaverse. So I don't care if you're talking about virtual travel experiences, virtual entertainment like sporting events or concerts, virtual church service experiences, virtual shopping. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to exist and exist in a big time way. This company just happens to be ahead of the curve, constantly allowing us the ability to once again capitalize on wealth building trends. I also want to talk about an affiliate program before we let you go tonight, because this is the area that's allowed me to create the type of revenue that I have. Levi, I was a contractor pretty much most of my entire adult life. I was a person that my grandfather was a plumbing contractor. My dad was a plumbing contractor. By default, I got married very early. I hated plumbing, but I was good at it, and I needed more money than a job would pay me. And so I became a plumbing contractor. And not to discount the value of that hard work, we did well for ourselves. But the truth of the matter is, where I was able to go out there and make a significant difference in other people's lives as well as my life, was in the network marketing platform. Whether you're aware of it or not, or familiar, had a bad experience, good experience, network marketing factually has created more millions in the entire world than any other industry combined. The reason that so is because for little to no capital, anybody with a little ambition, a little bit of fire and enthusiasm and a desire to actually go out and make a difference can own a business for themselves, not by themselves. Think about this. I don't care if you're here in our company making $50 a month or you're making $500,000 a month. There's no overhead, there's no liability, there's no employees, and it's residual in nature. So you've done seen that Forex Insiders will either cost you $79 for our basic version or $129 for the pro. We have a compensation plan, though, for people that actually want to get paid every single week. And I don't know how interested you are in getting an extra stream of revenue, but Chalet, we pay every Monday morning. Every Monday morning for whatever you did the week before, or if you've been here a while, for the auto subscriptions that continue to re-up. You get a residual income every single Monday morning for the work you started, which for me gives me more operating capital to go utilize the app and multiply my money. So what does it cost to do that? $50 will get you a spot in the genealogy, and it enables you to participate in the entire compensation plan. That is not renewed monthly. That's renewed once every 12 years. So that's annual. Or you can go out there and get a $125 affiliate fee. This is what I chose. This is also what Levi chose. And the reason that I chose this is because for the same body of work, I have the opportunity to actually get paid 3 times the money. Meaning that I don't just own my spot at the top of my personal genealogy as I recommend the product and build my own team, but I get to own an income center below my main spot and a second income center. So it's 3 total income centers that I have an opportunity to go get paid on. And I got to tell you, if you're going to tell me I'm building a team and I can get paid 3 times versus 1, I'm all about that, and you should too. So let me share with you, excuse me, I'll get these words out in a minute, how we become compensated, what it is that we do, and how we grow the business. There's really only 4 ways that we get compensated. One of them is called a customer acquisition bonus. I'll give you an idea of that. It means every time that that someone becomes an affiliate with a subscription, if they got to $79, that would actually be $7.90. It used to be $6.90. We actually just got a pay raise 2 weeks ago at our convention. So $79 equals 79 volume points. It means that if I enrolled, once again, one person this morning that I met, at a job site, or I met at church, and they said, Kevin, I'm already trading, stock. I'm already trying to figure out crypto a little bit. I really want to learn how to multiply my money. This is a huge space. I want to be in it. I want to be a part of a group of people that really are navigating life and trying to do better. If they enrolled, let's say they grabbed the $50 affiliate fee and the $79 subscription, that's $7.90, because that would be 10% of 79 volume. The same would be said if someone grabbed a Forex Insiders Pro. That's $129, 129 volume points. So 10% of that would roughly be $13. Now, I get paid that not just once, but anybody that I enroll every month for the rest of their life, as long as they're utilizing the subscription, I get that same $7.90 or same $12.90 every single month. Not only that, we can teach you how to get it for free, meaning that subscription. How do you do that? Find about 4 people that want to be a part of this, whether they're builders or whether they're not builders. In other words, if someone were to see the presentation and go, Kevin, I don't want to build a team. I don't want to get paid weekly all over the world. I don't want to share this. I just want to, be in the witness protection program, growing my own money. Okay, cool. It don't matter to me if you're an affiliate utilizing the products or you're just a customer. If there's 4 people, it took me 6 months to do it, or 1 day. If 4 people was paying for the product on a consistent basis, my personal subscription is 100% for free. So not only is it affordable, not only does it actually make me money. I had someone ask me, Levi, yesterday, he said, man, but that's just more money. I said, man, do you have Netflix? And they're like, yeah. Like, they said, I got Hulu Live as well. I'm like, Hulu Live costs more than this a month, and it don't make you any money. Come on, somebody. Spend your money wisely. We also have a way for you to go out there, once again, build a team and get paid weekly. If you've never done network marketing, this would be a little bit unfamiliar to you, maybe on the surface level, but that's okay. We have videos to show you how simple and powerful this is. But if you've maybe done network marketing, maybe in your life before, then we operate what's called a binary compensation plan. It simply means that every single week I'm building 2 teams. I don't build all the teams. If I enroll 3 or 4 people and that turns into 40 or 50 people, right? I didn't enroll all those people, but every single week I get paid 10% on what's called the lesser leg. The lesser leg, right? So in this particular scenario, as you can see, there would be 7,500 volume points in my lesser leg. That obviously equals to $750. $750 is a lot of money to anybody, including millionaires, because they know how hard it is to profit $700 or $800. We also have leadership bonuses. If you happen to be on here today and you really know how to build a team, you're the type of person that's an absolute go-getter, maybe get with Levi and get in touch with me, and I'll share with you another way that we override actually the pay of our entire organization when you reach the rank of Topaz and higher. And like all network marketing companies that are solid companies, there's constantly perks that are being offered for hitting certain ranks, like getting a free MacBook Air at Emerald, or getting out there and getting Black Diamond, which they give you a free Mercedes. I will tell you something cool. I've done 2 network marketing companies prior to this, Levi. And most network marketing companies, when you qualify for their car program, what they do is say, if you maintain the rank every single month, right, we'll give you a per diem, right? $600 extra dollars a month, or $800 extra dollars a month, meaning you go buy the car, and then if you maintain growth in your business, we'll just give you that extra $800 every month. And this company, when you had Black Diamond, they actually give you the car, they give you the keys, they give you the title. It's 100% yours. Pretty cool. You can earn an apartment in Dubai. You can earn a townhome in Dubai, a Ferrari, a yacht. I mean, look, it doesn't matter to me if you want to go get free stuff or not. I don't know that what I would do with a Ferrari in my little redneck town, maybe put some mud tires on it or something. But I will tell you this, Levi, if you're going to give me something for doing the stuff that I should be doing anyway, which is sharing valuable information, I'm going to take it and take it all day long. By the way, it wasn't on stage, but Levi, you were at our convention in Atlanta. And so behind the stage, because I have ranked higher than some of these ranks, they gave me my virtual reality headsets, which you get at Ruby, which is the MetaQuest 2. They gave me my MacBook Air. Look, I can afford a MacBook Air. I mean, I can go buy one, but why? I mean, I'm just building my business, and the company gave me one there at headquarters. So once again, I'm saying that to say, Levi, you're a little bit younger than me, and so you may or may not know this. But one of the staples of America for a really long time, and you probably have a grandmother or a grandfather that probably could tell the same story, but one of the staples in America for a really long time was people that stayed with a company like 50 years, like 40 or 50 years, they would give them a Rolex when they left, like for retirement, or a comparable real expensive watch. Like that was one of the things that America was known for, like right in the steel factories and all this other stuff. If you were there to the day you couldn't work any longer, it was like this fancy watch they'd give you. And how crazy is it that in that mentality, right, you live your entire life building somebody else's dream, and you hope that there's enough left in your own tank to go enjoy a few dollars called retirement at the end of the day. I got a couple of slides left, but I want to really let you hone in and focus in on this because this is important. This is a slide that's prior to us 2 weeks ago getting a pay raise. So it says $6.90. Today, it's actually $7.90. But I want you to pay attention for a second. Imagine, Levi, if it took me, say, a whole year. By the way, this would be super slow. If it took me a whole entire year to get to just say 1,000 subscriptions, basic subscriptions, $79 a month subscriptions on my lesser leg. You know what 10% of 1,000 subscriptions at 79 volume point each would be worth to me on a monthly basis? Man, that's $7,900 a month in residual income.
Right.
If they got the Forex Pro because they wanted access to our traders and access to an academy to learn the information better, that would be roughly $13,000 a month. I know people that's got 2 or 3 degrees, been working places 20 years and don't make $8 grand a month, don't make $13,000 a month. I didn't say you had to be an expert at this, nor did I say sign 1,000 people up. What I'm saying is when you're sharing valuable information, people waste money on the craziest stuff. I've never had nobody actually that I've spoken to about this say no to a way to get and harness valuable information to grow their money.
Yeah.
Now here's what's even crazier, and I'm getting ready to let you go. What if it took you 5 or 6 years to even get to 10,000 people on your lesser leg, Levi? At the basic version of our subscription, that'd be $79,000 a month.
Yeah.
And at the pro version of this, it'd be $130,000 a month. Now, that seems real far-fetched to someone that don't make $130,000 a year every 2 years. But I've been doing this a very long time. I've had an opportunity of doing this around the world, and I can tell you that's actually not a lot of money in network marketing, because in network marketing, you get to engage a few wealth principles you cannot do trading time for dollars, and one of those is called leverage. The law of leverage says that I eventually build a team that can outpace and outwork and perform the amount of hours I could ever personally work. Even if you're highly skilled at what you do, there's a point where you tap out at whatever job you can do. And then once again, you don't get paid when you don't work, and you surely don't get paid when your co-workers work. You don't get a piece of their pie. In network marketing, I'll use Levi as an example, and I know he won't mind me doing this. Levi has a lot on his plate, for those of you that know him. He's got a gal in his organization that was the fastest person ever in this company to go get Topaz. She's ranked higher than Levi. She makes more money in this company than Levi. And I am telling you, Levi does not lose sleep over that, and nor does he feel bad for her or himself. You want to know why? Everything she does is still under Levi and connected to Levi. So Levi don't have to lose sleep that she's making more money than him, and she's actually on his team, because right. Levi realizes that eventually his organization as a whole will grow at the same growth rate. And when that happens, not only can he capitalize on all of her growth, but he can go out there and build a substantial amount of revenue for him and his family to live financially free. So here's the deal. You're either A, all in, you get it, I want to be connected to Levi, or if you're here today, you're a guest of somebody else on here might have invited you. You're like, yeah, how do I get that referral link? Or B, you're the type of person that has to pray and fast 9 days over making, a $100 decision. And that's a joke, by the way. Y'all can laugh at that. But if that's you, right here, isn't it crazy though, Levi? I mean, people all the time is like, man, Lord Jesus, I just, if I could have $1 million, and we both know the Lord don't answer prayers with money. The Lord answers prayers with opportunities.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what tonight is. It's an opportunity for you to participate in something that gives you a fighting chance to actually out-earn everybody that you've ever been under, and ultimately connect with good people of integrity and character, in my opinion, people that love God and really want to do better for themselves and help you along the way. So B, you may be all in, but you've just got a few questions. So let me stop sharing my screen. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I believe, let's see. Do I have to make you the host again?
You probably have to give it, bring it back to me. But while you're doing that, you all listen. And of course, we'll have a moment for Q&A and all of that. And we'll talk about some things. In fact, I'll post the link again for those that want to be a part of it. But as Kevin said, before this even launched in America, he reached out to me concerning this. And I've known Kevin, since 2014, 15. And of course, if I'm honest, I had my thoughts and I was like, but literally, as you're referring to the young lady who we were just with last week, we all sat together in March. Matter of fact, Coach Lamont was there as well. And we all sat there. And while I was sitting there like, I don't know, she was like, I get it, and jumped all in. And I literally watched her walk across the stage last week. I forget what ranking she made, but she walked across the stage. And for me, I needed to see that. Wow, she's really making it work. And so my point of saying that, though, is this is work. By no Topaz, thank you. Yes, just like with anything, you will have to invest and you will have to put in the work, but it will work if you work it, and seeing Kevin, seeing, of course, my spiritual mother, y'all know, Dr. Trim, she does not co-sign any and everything. And so literally, when I even signed up back in March, even though I wasn't working it or doing much with it, I trust Kevin and I trust Dr. Trim. And it is a stretch for me, as he mentioned. And y'all know I wear multiple hats, but I believe in the saying, heavy is the head that carries the crown. How bad do you want it? We always talk about wealth creation. You even look at Eden. Eden had multiple streams that fed into it to give Eden what it needed. And so if you do not have multiple streams of income, then you are missing out. You need to have multiple streams of income. Y'all know I'm an author, but if I'm honest, my book sales, they sell, but I don't see a spike in my sales until I'm speaking at a conference or until I'm doing something, which I'm grateful for. Y'all know I'm a public speaker, I'm a preacher, but guess what? As he mentioned, I won't get paid for certain events until I show up, and I'm grateful for those things. Y'all know I have music. I have that out here. I get paid every time somebody streams it, but the reality is those different streams of income that I'm grateful for, and I deliberately did, they really don't boost until I show up, until I'm on a stage, until I'm at an event. But this type of stream of income is one that will be lucrative and continuous even while you sleep. And like he mentioned, it's not that you have to do anything hard. When you get the app will show you what the market looks like, and you simply copy and paste what it is telling you. It's been vetted, it's been analyzed, and it's legitimate. You just have to do your due diligence and copy and paste. That is it. It is very simple. And one thing I'll mention too about the Forex Pro is that I enjoy it. I got it when it launched. It was that last week, 2 weeks ago, and literally there's 2 PDF ebooks in there that will give you all of the definitions and the information necessary to understand foreign exchange, digital currency, etc. And then thereafter, you have a ton of training videos. And this is a trade secret that people have been doing for years. And what I love about this platform is anybody can do it, but I'm going to give you the reality. The reality is it will work if you work it. If you don't read, if you don't follow the steps, then it's not going to work. And y'all know I don't give you fluff. If you don't do your due diligence and read and understand the information and set 20 minutes aside, even if not 20, 10, if you can't do 10, come on now, 10 minutes aside to read the information or do something, then you'll miss out on it. But definitely, I don't want to keep talking. If you have any questions or comments, you can unmute, and I'm sure Kevin won't mind answering a few of your questions. It's 8:48. I don't want to take up too much time, but if you have any questions or comments, insight, whatever, definitely unmute and ask your questions. But everything's simple. You can literally do it from your phone. And matter of fact, I want to find this video from Dr. Trim. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it, but this is her even talking about the business. Let me know if y'all can't see it or hear it.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Cindy Trim. Just a quick call to congratulate you for making an investment in your life and in future generations. You are part of Success Factory. And the word success tells you what it's all about. It's not just about a company's success, it's about your success as well. And in you being successful, you understand that God can really use you, not only to leave a generation unborn to time, to leave them with an intergenerational wealth, but you have the ability to do great kingdom exploits for you to be a blessing to your family, to your community, and to this world. I am a part of Success Factory, and it's just an honor to welcome you as a part of this great company. I look forward to meeting you in person, but until then, know that I'm praying for your success. God bless you. Put everything that you've got into building this business. It's worth building. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
That's my spiritual mama, y'all. I see we have a question here. Here we go. I'm asking you to unmute now. Let's go.
It's not really a question. It's more of a comment. It's more just of comments because I'm a part of Success Factory as well, and I've been a part of it since almost the launch. For those of you that are new to this or even just thinking about it or on the fence, guys, let me explain something to you. I've been in network marketing for over 7 years. I was dealing mostly with a product-driven business. So we would have to sell multiple different products to people. The difference between that and this is simple. This is a digital product that people don't have to order on a regular basis to help you maintain a rank or so on and so forth. But not only that, this is a product that helps people gain and earn money to help their future and help their families. But not only that, guys, this is one of the only companies I've ever been a part of that is honestly, I can honestly say, is a godly company. It's a group of individuals who love God, who love helping people, and who love to change people's lives in a positive manner. And I hope you see the vision of this, and I hope that you join us. And this has just been an amazing experience for myself and my family.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing that. And to your point, it's funny. Every time we're at the conferences, I'm telling you, as he stated, everybody's faith-based. Like, I've never seen this before. Like, you know how you go to like a church convention and you try to introduce something that people never heard of? No, everybody are walking across the stage is on fire for God, and they get it and they see it, and they're bringing their churches and their teams, and they're making some amazing things happen. And so to your point, it's just a life-changing situation. And I don't know the actual numbers, but I want to say someone on my genealogy, if I'm saying it right, has made a couple $1,000s already, if not more. And for me, I wanted to see it. I was like, nope, I want to see it first. I want to see it. And I have. So I thank you for sharing that. Did anybody else have any questions and or comments that you want to share? Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. And there's no dumb question or answer or whatever, or just share how you feel. You can either just unmute yourself or raise your virtual hand. And matter of fact, while we're waiting on that, Shalay, I know you're on here. You know I'm always gonna call you out. I want you to unmute and share your experience thus far with the company.
Wow, where do I start? First of all, let me just say that conviction. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Great. What I want to say, first of all, the convention that we just had here in Atlanta, or there in Atlanta this month, was amazing, phenomenal. Not even words to describe. It was what I love about this company. Not only are they faith-based, but those conventions you don't want to miss because they really do pour into you. And for me, it's like they give you the tools you need to equip you to go out there and just run that race, you know? So I'm empowered. I've never had it. I've done one previous network marketing company previously to this. I was a fish out of water, but I tell you, this right here it really sets you up for success. And that's why I'm in it. And I'm in it to win it, you know? So I would encourage anybody, go out there, place your, whatever you're gonna do, whether it be just affiliate or just a $50 annual member, do it. You have nothing to lose, you know? So thanks. That's all I have.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Y'all, look, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Look at Kevin on stage rocking it. Let me turn it on. Hold on. Y'all might not be able to see it. You can't see it. Resilience about you, man. A mental toughness that says, I'm gonna get back up. Says if a righteous man falls. Lord have mercy. You'll like hearing yourself, right? I'm not a quitter. I'm not gonna keep it going. Listen, that's a preacher right there.
Hey, listen, I've got to wrap up and be on another Zoom at 9. So I just want to, at least for me personally, say if you got a group that's connected to you, keep in mind there's some other Zooms on Tuesday and Thursday if they need a second look.
Yes.
I'll be flying out of the country tomorrow, but I'll still be available. So once again, if you're here today and you're a guest, one, we welcome you to the team. If you're a guest of Levi, get with him. If you're a guest of somebody else, then get with them. But our headquarters are in Alpharetta, so right there in the Atlanta area. And you've got a legitimate opportunity to really go out there and be the CEO of your own financial destiny and take advantage of what we're doing. And like Levi said, man, we've been running the roads and knowing each other for quite some time. And that's the kind of people we want to be connected to, right? We want to be connected to people that aren't perfect people, but at the same time, they're committed to doing the right stuff, especially when it comes down to our spiritual life and obviously our finances, which go hand in hand. So I want to say thank you for having me again tonight, Levi. I love you. Appreciate you so much. And for everybody,
yes, sir. Love you back.
Thank y'all guys for being on here tonight.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Yes, you also. I put the link in the chat if you want to click it and at least save it to your smartphone or device or what have you. Definitely inbox me if you have any questions. We'll definitely do more of this. Like I said, I just kind of want to jump in and get it started. But what we'll probably do is I'll get with Kevin to see his availability. But like I said, and I'll say this, matter of fact, I'm gonna stop recording and say this part. So thank y'all for tuning in and let me stop recording.